excited for today's live. I'm just going to quickly get this sent over and then we can go into the magic. Okay, so just one moment. Okay, we are back. Back again. So as you guys know, it is launch day. So I am so excited. Well, launch day was yesterday, but a migraine took me out. So we are here for all of the magic. So every month on the 4th, Madame Glam comes out with a brand new collection. Now this collection completely blew me away. So let's just get into a little bit about it and then we can swatch, and we're definitely going to be doing a demo. Now already here on my practice hand, this is the pearlescent colors. There's 4 pearlescent colors in this collection and 4 cream colors. Now let me just bring my chair over here, do a little roll. So this collection, March collection, is called Pastel Spritz. As March awakens with a breath of fresh air, a symphony of soft hues and luminous whispers paints the season in dreamy palettes. Celebrate March with vibrant, lasting shades that capture the spirit of spring, making every moment of the season feel fresh and beautiful. This March, we're bringing you 8 brand new soak-off gels in soft, dreamy hues to celebrate the beauty of spring. Let these delicious shades transport you to a season of renewal and effortless elegance. Step into the season of renewal with Pastel Spritz collection. Now this is showcasing 4 soft cream gels and 4 silky pearlescent gels that radiate the gentle beauty of spring. From delicate pastels to luminous shimmers, these shades offer the perfect balance of elegance and charm, perfect for capturing the serene elegance of spring. These shades will transport you to a world of blooming possibilities. Our gel polishes are crafted with care for both you and the environment. They're vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free, and palm oil-free, giving you the freedom to enjoy a stunning manicure without compromise. Embrace vibrant, lasting color that's as pure and refreshing as the season itself. Y'all, like, this is such a gorgeous write-up. And this collection, they were not playing. I also, because this is live, I wanted to show you guys a few different things as well, because a lot of people are gravitating to, like, not only spring looks, but also Easter. So later on in the video, I actually want to take out some special effect top coats that you can use on these colors to make them instant spring magic. So without further ado, let's get into the swatching magic. Now, I'm so in love with this whole setup that I'm probably just going to grab each color and go from there. I also did want to show, so let me just turn on the light here. I did a few test nails of ideas that you could do with this collection. So this is the Pearlescents. This has both the pink and blue pearlescent. I also did a tie-dye. Come on, my soul is tie-dye. So with these really, really soft, dainty colors, I had to. And then we also have a marble nail. Now, I was going to let anybody Hello, Lena. I was gonna let anyone choose from these three. And then also I was going to do one butterfly nail because these colors just spoke to my heart. I could not resist. So let's just get out the swatches first. And I'll be really, really interested to know what your guys' favorite is. How are you doing, Lena, honey? Okay, let's make sure we've got enough here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like my hands know. Right? Aren't they all so pretty? Hi, Chris's Nail Palace. And hi, iCordy. Oh my gosh. We already have the family coming through. So for anybody that's just joining, I just read the write-up for this collection, which, sans hair, this is the Pastel Spritz collection. And y'all, these colors are so delicate. This is 4 out of the 8. These are the pearlescent colors. And I'm going to be swatching everything today and doing a demo. But I fell so in love with these. It blew me away. I'm doing well, Lena, honey. How are you doing? I'm just so excited. Launch day is always so special. And yesterday, which was launch day, I had the most horrible migraine that took me out. So I had already prepared a really cool reel. So I was happy at least I had something to post for launch. And I always do a special live because these colors are too gorgeous not to see live in action. But as I was saying, I was just in such a rough spot yesterday. So I thought I'd give it a day, let it breathe, and then come back to you. And I feel like we are going to just have so much fun today because how could we not? Look at these colors. You totally fell head over heels for this collection. How couldn't you? Isn't it so gorgeous? If you could also give this just a double tap on the screen, it will give it an instant like, and that really helps the channel. So not only are these colors so delicious, hi Gina, but they are drink inspired. So I'm sorry if I butcher any of these, but I'm pretty sure this is curacao, blue curacao, which is it's kind of like a syrup that you put into drinks. So we're going to start off with that. And I think it's funny because blue is my favorite. Now, the ambassador of the year, Miss Enchanted Nails by Kelly, she does a really interesting way of swatching, which requires no top coat, and then you can also velvet matte the underside. So we're going to do that one. So you just kind of flip her over. Then we're going to grab that blue curacao. I just want to make sure we don't got nothing up in there. Now, these are so insanely opaque. So beautiful. Look, these creams, they're not playing. So dreamy. And then once you have that perfect, kind of just flip her around. And then you have this perfect swatch. Now I'm gonna quickly just turn down my one light because these are it's like very pastel. So, oh, thank you, Lena. Yeah, I've seen painting the underside before, especially with like builder gels and things like that. But I usually like to do 2 thin coats. And so this is actually a really like quick way be able to show all the swatches, and then also the underside, once you put that velvet matte, you kind of get it 2 ways. So I'm just going to pop that into the lamp. I tried that and it didn't work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gina. It really works lovely, but you have to kind of, similar to a rubber base coat, kind of bring down the product. And if you just try to go really, it won't work. And you also have to top coat the underside, because if you don't do that, let me tell you, it will wrinkle up something awful. I am going to do this smart. So this velvet matte, I'm going to quickly just velvet the underside of this, just so that we don't have any wrinkling, because that would be a travesty. I'm also going to cleanse the nail. because there's like a very small tacky inhibition layer. It's nothing crazy, but for me, it's contamination station. I find that it does contaminate things. So just give me one moment. Just gonna pop on. Like, I am so obsessed. This is the bitter chocolate. I can't stop staring at it. And I feel like this is a design that is gonna haunt me after Valentine's month, like love month, which just ended. I'm gonna still want to just put hearts on everything. I mean, I'm very much the rainbow love child, so I think. Oh, thank you, honey. I did that special. I was going to do a live with Mama to show you guys how I achieved that, because I actually achieved the hearts with a bobby pin. And if you actually like go back to the live that we did, I showed how I did it. And honestly, it is one of the best ways I think to do that trend, because you'll be sitting there bending paper clips for hours. You get the perfect paper clip, and then it moves on the magnetic, whatever magnet you're using. So you have to constantly move it. And so doing it on my non-dominant hand, even though I had got that, it was just a mess. Dylan, do you have it on your feet? You're gonna have to pay extra to find that out. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly just pop that in the layer, and then we're gonna move on to the next color. Okay. So as I was saying earlier, I really don't want to like mess up this. I don't want to mess up this setup, so I'm going to just kind of switch things out as we swatch, even though things want to move all around. Hi, Althea. So next up is Apple Martini. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's insane. It is so pretty. I think I got so into showing you the blue that I didn't even take it out. I'll take it out in a second. So what's really amazing about these is they have the round brush. And I actually freaked out when I saw these, because Madame Glam actually does not generally have the entire bottle as the color. Usually you'll have something fun here on the label. And the only other time they did this was with my collection. So this made me super emotional, because I got to be the brand ambassador for their Pride collection, and I haven't seen them do that to the bottles. I think this is just so fun, and as well when you're working on a client or yourself, you can just grab it. You can kind of just see right there, like, is that going to work, right? So I love the whole bottle being the color. It just makes me scream. I will quickly, I don't think I took this out because I was just so excited to start swatching. So again, these are the round brushes, which I really love, because when you hover that, you can get the perfect cuticle every time. So it's just so beautiful. Sorry, I was just so excited that I totally didn't even show the polish. I was just like, we're just swatching. But I guess you get to see it regardless, right? Okay, so Apple Martini is next. You're so cute. I can't tell you how much you guys mean to me and my nail family. And I was honestly contemplating doing like a midnight live yesterday when my migraine finally ended. But then I thought to myself, and I'm like, you know what? My nail sisters like Gina and like everyone's going to be sleeping, and then I'm going to be sad. So I decided against it. But we are going to have some nails after dark. That's going to happen. Cordy, right? This green is delectable. So again, these, like as you see, just using kind of like a soft circular motion going up into the cuticle, it like snatches that cuticle. It's absolutely perfect. I really do hope that they continue with these round brushes. They also had it in their Glam in the USA collection, and obviously for Neon Unity, which is what I was just talking about. But let me tell you, they hit different. So do you see what I mean by like the kind of the hover, if you will? But it allows you to get all of that product so nicely. Right, isn't it? I'm just gonna turn up my other light for a second. Again, we're gonna be playing the light game because these colors are so soft that it is really better under different lights. So we're just going to pop this one in. And I did want to start off with the 4 creams because once we go into the pearlescents, and you're not going to want to look at anything else. But also, with that being said, it's going to look very different, and that's also why I took these out here, because when you do a swiping motion, oh, thank you, Althea. Gina and I are going to be doing a very special live, and I can't wait. That part, you can try it on that live and then see how that works. For anybody that's just joining, I wanted to show, these are the 3 test nails I did. I'm also going to be doing a butterfly nail today, but we're going to do 2 demos, so I can do one of these. What I think is really cool about the pearlescent, I'm just going to quickly put the flashlight here. You can actually, like, I used an ombre brush, but you can kind of carve your own designs into this. And I actually did, like, on the underside, that really pretty pink. So you could kind of see parts peeking through. So we do have some options, but this tie-dye just stole my heart. Like, it's so dainty. Hi, Tara. I'm sorry, my voice totally went up there. How are you doing, beautiful? Okay, so we're just gonna get the velvet matte on the underside there. How is everybody doing today? I really hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, I'm just going to let that self-level for just a moment before I pop that in, so we can just take a moment to stare at Apple Martini in all of its glory. Oh, you carved a heart on yours, but the lighting was horrible. Oh, sister, for the reel I was doing, it was a mess. And Tara Nicole, I am so sorry that you've had a rough couple of months. You know that we're only one message away if you need absolutely anything, my dear. So next up is called Cosmo Crush. Now again, each one of these names are cocktail inspired. And I think that these are so beautiful, not just for spring renewal, but this is like a very versatile collection. You can do a lot with it. Okay, so let's do the next girl. And so I'm pretty transparent about it on my channel, about the nerve damage and the chronic pain that I suffer from my condition. And with that, it can cause a lot of like shakes if I'm having really, really bad nerve damage episodes. Like I'll literally have like where my arm is spasming and stuff. And I find that when I do my 2 thin coats during a live, sometimes the lives are very long. And not that people don't enjoy long lives, but sometimes it's really nice to be able to just like get that product swatched and be able to show everybody. So I actually do have to give a big shout out to Kelly for suggesting this, because I do think it is a great way to be able to showcase the colors. I don't know why this keep trying to touch it so it will focus. That you can showcase the colors so effortlessly and you don't have to go through a bunch of swatches. Like I've already done 3, and usually with my nerve damage we would be here all day. So Gina said she's got to do her St. Pat's Mani this weekend. Caitlin's St. Patty's tap performances next Saturday. Please, please, please take some videos for me. Oh my gosh, that is just going to touch my soul. Katie Bug is the sweetest, so please, the aunties want to see it. So that was Cosmo Crush, and the very last cream is called Bellini Rose, or rather Bellini Rosé. Rosé, Chantez, you stay. Okay, so again, with these cream colors, the very bright lights is not it, because it will just wash it out and have it look like This is very much like a light blush. And I do love that they gave you two kind of nude colors. Gina, you're definitely allowed, honey bun. Okay, so I'm just going to paint that inside this girl right here. Isn't it Bellini Rosé? And honestly, Bellinis are my favorite. If you guys haven't tried a Bellini yet, what are you waiting for? It is this frozen, blended, delicious spectacle. Let me tell ya. And whenever I go on a date with my partner to the VIP theater, they serve drinks because it's adult things up in there, no minors. And basically, the frozen Bellini it's a peach Bellini. And I think that this really light peachy color, they couldn't have thought of a better name. So we're gonna flip that around so you can see. Look at that. Oh, so delicate. Very, very delicate and gorgeous. And once we're finished, I will take the 4 pearlescent and I'll switch it out so you can also see the 4 creams on a skin tone. Now, I can't wait. I'm going to be getting a new Oleana hand, hopefully this year. And I'm going to get the True Tan Summer, which is, it's the perfect representation of a person of color. And it even goes down to the knuckles and underneath the underside of the hand. So I can't wait to be able to show that. I still do have my fancy dancy, so I can also pop off some colors and show you on a darker skin tone, just so you guys can see how magical these colors are, that they work with, I believe, every skin tone. This collection is so beautiful that no matter if you have more of a cool winter tone to your skin or a warmer tone, that you have these stunning pastels that will just look like a vision. So I'm just quickly doing the underside so that these swatches do not wrinkle, but also so that we can get a glossy and matte finish. My tone is similar to the fake hand. Tanya, I love that. How are you doing, honey bun? Yeah, I made sure, let me just quickly grab my swatches so I can grab one of the colors. We are right now, let me grab the Bellini. So the Bellini is literally what I'm swatching right now. And just put her on Sunshine here, which of course I've got to give her a light clean. I think representation in the beauty industry is huge. And I myself am a woman of color, but I am very on the lighter side of things. So I do like to show a wider representation so that you can see what these colors look like on multiple skin tones. So I think that that's like incredibly important. You're removing your, aw, hi Exotica. So yes, so this is the same color that we are swatching right now, which is that beautiful Bellini. But don't you see with a different skin tone, you can see that peach come out even more? So I think that that's really, really important to show. Okay, and this one needed also an underside treatment with the Velvet Matte Experience. And that is the end of the cream, so I'm going to quickly just take out the cream so you can have a little feast for your eyes, and then we're going to go into the pearlescents, which is going to be so fun. Oh, thank you, Lena. I adore every single person in this chat right now. We have the best community, and just thank you guys for showing up. Because in this world, when people show up for you, it's priceless. I love you guys so very much. I'm so excited to get into these pearlescents. Okay, so let me quickly grab, I'm going to come all close to the camera so you guys can see how delicate these are, but so pretty. And this to me is giving key lime pie, like so pretty. But we're going to give it a little flip here and show you the velvet matte. So again, this is kind of giving me pastel Skittles. It's so beautiful. But I really love this way of swatching because, again, there's no way with my nerve damage 25 minutes in with a full-on intro, because, you know, your girl likes to talk, that we'd already have 4 finished. So I really do love this. This method is amazing. So I'm going to quickly just grab the other swatch stick, and then we can go from there into the pearlescents. Very sorbet. Yes, Gina. Yes, Hante. Okay, so with the pearlescents, I'm going to try to grab, because I had a whole swatch party where I swatched each color on the hand, so you could see a full list, like a full color representation of the swatches. I find that just one nail is not enough. It's you don't get to see the full vision, but when you get to see it in the 4, I think it pops extra. So I'm just quickly grabbing the pearlescent. So this is the color. Let me pop the light on for a second. Now the pearl, I can't get over this. You can kind of carve. Thank you, Exotica. I love you right back. You can carve designs into it. But what's really pretty is that like pearl shimmer. So I'm going to quickly grab it out. Now, it's going to look different because we're going to kind of do that swiping motion, so it's probably going to have more rivets, but it kind of shows the dimension. So this is called Pink Daiquiri. This is by far one of my favorites. And these brushes, I squealed. Again, that round brush is so beautiful. And you can see that shimmer. It's crazy. It's okay, Kovu. Your auntie is safe. You don't have to go fight anybody. Okay, so the puppy is wiling out right now. But like literally, if you're painting the underside or the front side of the nail, do you see how smooth that went on? And just before I start putting extra in and probably ruining it, do you see that shine? Like, come on now, right? We all need a daiquiri. That is just magic in a bottle. I can't scream enough about this collection. I feel like every month Madame Glam just blows us away. And last month, like, we got not only creams, but we also got cat eyes, and now we're getting pearlescents, and they just came out recently with builder gels, like more builder gels. So I just feel like they just keep blowing us away, and like skincare, and just keeps more and more magic. So you definitely, if you guys don't have the VIP program from Madame Glam yet, you got to check it out. It is only $29 a month, and you get 50% off always. And why wouldn't you want? Look at that! Okay, so it turned out really nice. Let me just quickly turn on my ring light. That turned out so beautiful, and it didn't have all of the lumps, bumps, and grooves I thought it was going to have, because you have to kind of bring down the product, and anything that's not a swipe with the pearl has the option to put indentations in it, like I was showing in this nail. But this is an intentional one versus when you're just trying to get the image. Okay, so we can put that one away. Then let's grab, you know what? I want to go over to the green, because this green stole my heart. This is called Lime Margarita. Margarita! And let's go lights after dark. Let's turn this down a second so that you can see the pearlescents. Do you see how this is glowing? Y'all, I can't make this up. Oh, this is giving me like Tinkerbell's dress. Oh my god, it was just, oh, I'm sorry. You guys are finna hear a bunch of squealing. It's just so pretty. Get out of here. I swear they just have like a window into our soul because these collections are crazy. And if you think about it, in the span of 12 months, right, a year, they come out with so many different polishes, but it's never stagnant. It always matches whatever holiday or theme or, you know, whatever era we're going into. And I'm just losing it. First of all, that coverage, like I went super thin there. That coverage is crazy. I am so impressed, right? Stunning. I'm gonna quickly pop it on the swatch as well, like the hand model. Let me just get this one into the lamp. But I was a little bit nervous with the pearlescent doing the underside swatch. I didn't know how well that was going to fare because, again, as I was saying, the pearlescent is a little bit finicky in the sense that if you don't, there we go. If you have certain brush strokes, it can completely change things. I'm sorry, I got a double D40 my... Like, shut the front door. Look at this. I swear, it's like the angels just shine down. I've got to come all up close and personal so you can see this pearlescent shimmer. Get out of here. No, I'm joking. Stay. Please stay. Don't leave. Don't leave me this way. Okay, let me quickly... to this magicalness, let me get some velvet matte up in this ish because these colors are stunting, but there's something really like with spring matte. Oh, yes, please. Okay, so we're just gonna pop that in. And then I can't wait to show you guys the special effect toppers. Now, these are readily available on their websites, and this has nothing to do with the launch. But I did want to show it because for maybe you don't want to do nail art, but you want those nails to be dynamic, and there's so many options. So when I switch out this hand to the other colors, I will quickly show you guys that. But like, it's so pretty. That pearlescent shimmer is everything. Yeah, Madam Glam never messes around with the opacity, Tanya. So if you want a one coater, Madam Glam is your friend. Well, she always your friend. So now we're sipping on some Nude Negroni, baby. Yes, we are. Look at these. I want to sing to these bottles, but I don't want to break anybody's ears. But isn't she lovely? And if anybody from Madam Glam is watching this or my representative, please stick to these bottles, these brushes. This very round, I can't describe it, but getting up into that cuticle is just a dream. No matter what with their formulas, you have no problem. But these are like foolproof brushes. Okay. Yeah, I swear, if I ever meet Kelly, I'm going to give her the biggest hug. Because ain't no way 30 minutes into this I have one more color to swatch. There ain't no way. It's so funny because like I have a lot of medical appointments for my condition. And I remember I showed one of my nurses like my Care Bear set that I drew. And she's like, with all the nerve damage, like how can you do that? And I literally said to her, I'm like, because gel works with you, not against you, if you know how to use it, you know? And you can do areas where you can clean up, you can do all sorts of different things and really let it work with you, not against you. So in that way, even if you are shaky or things like that, you can fix things. And that's why I love gel. Like gel's not drying on you. It's not trying to run away. It's not fickle. I am definitely a gel girl all the way. Now what you see me doing, again, because we're not going to do 2 coats, is I am going thicker in certain areas so that we do not have the thin spot where you go in and you can kind of see through it. Okay, and then we're going to be moving on to the final pearlescent. Just going to give this just 1 second to self-level a little bit. That is the magic of these gels, because again, you don't want it to be too thick. But this one is giving me like mother of pearl. Let's just switch her over so you can kind of see her better. She's definitely giving all of the pearl vibes. I have to get some of those swatch sticks, right? Madame Glam, they don't sell these ones, but these are offered to their influencers that do lives. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that one in. So we already have 2 that are matted. So we just have to matte the other 2. And then last but not least, we gotta get the blue baby. This is the one. I'm so happy that we waited for this. Let me see if I can turn up the lights on this bottle. So this one is called Blueberry Spritz. And again, oh, this one stole my heart. Are you playing with a ball out there, buddy? Let me turn down my light. Oh my gosh. So my partner was giggling at me because when I was filming, I just kept turning on the light and off the light and on the light. But it's really because you just want to be able to get it in its full glory. So beautiful. There's actually a few different swatching things that I like. I actually like the swatch gems. These are like little beads. I'm so sorry. We have a fur baby here. You're going to see you're going to see hair on everything. But these are the little swatch gems. You can get these on Amazon. I'm obsessed with these. All of my builder gels from them, I do try to swatch that way so that you can kind of see. This is the clear. So I love swatch gems. You can also get any kind of swatch sticks, like Tanya was saying, on Amazon. But I think these are just so cute and a fun way if you're working on a client and you pull this out, you can be like, oh, okay, that color works. Or one of those, nay, that's not the color that we want. Okay, so last but not least, let's put this stunning blue. This is by far one of my favorite colors. And while it's curing, I'm going to also pop it on our hand model. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Let's throw the light on there. Do you see this? Ah, obsessed. Okay, let's just get a little bit more in there for the thin areas. And again, personally, I would just do 2 thin coats, but this is just for swatching purposes so that we can get that bam. Okay, she ready. Okay, let me quickly. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing noises. We have a lot of construction happening outside, but also that was just a big, I think that was a big yacht or a big boat that was just passing by that was just honking for dear life. Okay, so that. So I am going to be doing a butterfly nail because after seeing all these colors, it's like how, oh, you don't hear it. Okay. I wasn't sure. It's very, very loud. So again, these are the pearlescents, and I am going to just pop this on our other model here. And Where is the blue? Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. Fall in love. So gorgeous. Now I am quickly going to, I'll just put the velvet matte, and as that's curing, I'm going to switch out the hand. So that you guys can see the 4 pastels on the hand as well, not just the 4 pearlescents. And then I could also go through some of those top coats just to show you guys, because I think that that's really fun way of doing designs as well. Okay, so let's pop that one in, and then this. Oh, you're going to see the butterfly demo, I promise you that. Then if anybody wants to see the other nails that I created, we can do that, or I can also come back on another live and do a full set, because looking at these, especially the tie-dye, I think it would be super impactful on a full set. I think that would just be really dreamy. But really any of them are fun. This is just water marbling. No, this is on a top coat, but you can also use their blooming gel. And the only reason why I didn't do a demo of the butterfly is, as I was telling you guys, I was having a horrible migraine. I'm like, you know what? I can just do the butterfly nail like with everybody, so it's really not that big deal. So as you guys can see, even matted, these pearls do not lose their shimmer at all. And it's really cool because the method that I did, you actually get some swirls in there, but you can actually just take your dotting tool and just swirl around and get really nice. Oh my gosh, I gotta bring this up close. These are so pretty, so gorgeous, and there's almost like a pearl to every cream. So let's bring these out and just kind of put them beside their counterpart. Because I love when they do this and they have literally like a metallic and a cream, or just like a match made in heaven, a pairing. And the fact that these were drinking inspired and that they pair together is everything. Okay, so as you see these 2 pinks, right? They still shimmer, even matte. The greens, moving over to the nudes, and then the blues. So I love that there's those 4, let me just move this over, that there's the 4 creams and 4 shimmers. I feel like it makes it even more impactful, and you kind of have something to pair each one with. I really love that. And I just feel like they blew us away with this collection. Is absolutely gorgeous. Let me turn it around, sorry, just so you guys can also see all the matte babies. This will just kind of move around, but like no matter which color it is matte, so beautiful. So again, you can do them either and you'll be very happy, but I'm going to quickly switch this girl out here. So I'll do one more kind of look so you guys can see. These are the pearlescents, and then since there's 4, I'm just going to pop on the creams. Just give me 1 second. Of course, the box had to, it fell, so all the little swatches decided to run amok, but that's okay. Okay, where's that peach? Okay, and then last but not least, the nude color. Okay, so This is totally why there's a thing called editing, but we can't do that during the live, and then I just pop it and we have all of the swatches. But these are the 4 cream pastels. So first of all, drop dead stunning, but I'm going to quickly show you how you can apply like a topper on there to instantly make it Easter or whatever vibe you're going for. Okay, so let me just put this on the stand. Oh, thank you. You love the butterflies. It was the whole vibe we were going for. 1 second. Sorry, we're very close and personal. Of course, my stand doesn't want to close. Sorry, y'all. 1 second, let's back on up. I really hope this didn't break. Oh man, I think there's something wrong with my stand, so I'll just hold her. It's okay. Won't change for what we need to kind of show. But first of all, so for the creams, and you guys can show me which ones you'd like to see first, but I have like a Dalmatian topper, and so basically it's little black dots, but this is really fun for when you're doing like mottled eggs. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there's always things that can happen during a live, but there's definitely something that happened with my stand there, so it wanted to give me trouble. Okay, so we have that. We also have the white speckles, which is called Polka Bunny. This is gorgeous as well. Very delicate. Then we have like really fun ones. This just reminds me of like Easter. This is King of Glam. So there's like really fun ones that you can just kind of put on, and then it instantly brings the magic. So I'm just going to quickly put that on and just show you guys. Okay. I just can't believe this stand. I really hope that's not broken. Okay, so this will be the Dalmatians. And then what I also like to do is usually I'll put like a little bit on the palette and kind of put the dots where I want them to go. I'm not going to cure this, so I will wipe it off because I don't want to mess with the swatches, but I just want to show you guys like an example. So that's the Dalmatian. And then next up will be the Polka Bunny. Of course, we have hair. Please go away. Okay. Polka Bunny is next. I think this is really delicate, and actually my nail sister Danelle was the one that showed me this one, and I lost it. And these look really cool if you matte them. It's like instant Easter eggs. Okay, here's like the funfetti one, which I think also kind of looks like sprinkles, so I love it. And these are all no wipe top coats, so you don't have to top coat it again. And then I also wanted to show you, there's another one. This is actually called Funfetti, but it's got glitter pieces. Oh, guaranteed. I can either draw the dots or I can just use those. And then this is that really pretty so I'm just going to bring this close. But do you see how fast we were able to do that? So I really think having these in your back pocket is huge, because look at that. You instantly get, and this gives you all very different looks. And that was only 4 of the special top. I've got even more here to show you guys. I won't put them on all the nails, but I will quickly just show them because it's fun to note. So there is Ocean Pearl. This one's gorgeous. This one's more flakes. Definitely giving more flakes than... Hi, Katie Cat. How are you doing, gorgeous? We're having some fun for launch day. So they actually, this is their older Touches of Gold. They came out with silver and bronze, which I'm going to be doing a special, like, separate video on. But again, these are just so nice. And you pop these on. We are, sweetheart, because we actually just swatched the full collection of Pastel Spritz. So we're going through different top coats just to show you how easy it is for you to jazz up these colors. I'm also going to show you a nail art demo doing a butterfly wing. I created these as well, even though this wants to try to fly away. Little demos that you can do with the new Pastel Spritz. But I do think it's fun to show all of these special effect top coats because these are just a really easy way, as I was saying, to jazz up your nails. This is another really pretty one. It's called Sparkle On. This is why I have a whole shelf of just special effect colors. Excuse that hair. Because these are all so pretty and they just, boom, add such a great effect. Now, for anybody that is obsessed with the pearlescents, there's another one. This was from another collection. Let me turn off the other light so you guys can see. So if you thought those pearl colors are so perfect, I want another one. This is from a past collection. It's called Shimmer White. And it actually has very identical pearlescent. This just has a little bit more of a glitter. So this is definitely an option if you wanted a more like a white shimmer. So since we have some new people popping in, I am going to quickly just grab these swatches again. And then we'll go into the demo nail. Yeah, no need to wipe because it's a no wipe formula. I love that. And these swatch sticks from Madame Glam, I really love them. It gives such a clean finish. I'll just quickly bring this over in just a second so you can see what I'm talking about. But it's such a beautiful finish. It's always the war trying to hold them when 2 of them want to fall. So how dainty are these? So delicate. I really love that they break them up in between the creams and the glitters. So darn pretty. So we can pop some of those just right here so at least they can be seen. Okay, so let's get onto that butterfly nail. really hope you guys are having the best day. I know I am, because I'm getting to spend part of my day with my nail family. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the blueberry spritz. I'm gonna do a luscious coating of that. Now that coverage is crazy. I gotta get the 3 creams I'm missing, right? They're just so pretty. Because I know when I was selecting 4, like I would have went right for the pearlescents. But these creams, they're so pretty as well. Like, definitely do not sleep on them. They're these girly pops. And again, that's just with some special effect top coat. I'm actually gonna wipe that off because heaven knows we don't need to get that all over stuff. But again, these little top coats make all the difference. I'm gonna quickly cleanse these though. So now that you guys have seen the full collection, and a lot of you are beautiful influencers for Madame Glam as well, so you have actually seen the colors in person, do you guys have favorites? Do you like this pearlescent formula? I'd really like to hear what you think down below, because I am obsessed with it. I think they did such a beautiful job, and I think pearlescents aren't, how do I say, it's like, it's not the easiest formula. They're not all made equal, and a lot of them actually can come off a little dull looking. These ones are really vibrant and luminous, and not just that, you can even matte them and still see the pearlescent shine. So I think that that's like kind of what makes them stand out and makes them special. So they're so beautiful, and I love the color story that they went with. You love it, Tara? Oh, I love that. I love to hear it. Okay, so I think we have this all cleansed now. So I can just pop these baddies back over here. So you can kind of have a little feast in the corner. A little feast for your eyes, if you will. I didn't realize that I had OCD until I started making nail content. And then I was like, oh, yay. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of the pink Daiquiri as well. And there's going to be no rhyme or reason here because it's going to be a butterfly wing. I just wanted it to have like a little bit of splashes of some other colors. And we're going to take Madame Glam's ombre brush. And again, there is no rhyme or reason here. We just really want some pops of color coming through for the wing. And you don't have to worry about everything like blending hyper perfectly, because again, once you start going in with those lines, it ain't gonna matter. So I'm just gonna pop that in as well. And then we will do a little bit of the green, which is the lime Margarita. Right, Exotica? The pearlescents got me swooning. Like, I swear, during filming, I was a mad woman. I kept just moving it back and forth. I'm like, camera, can you see the greatness that Madame Glam is cooking? Because if you can't, I'm just going to show it again and again and again. Yes, yeah, you know. Got some extra up in the mix here. And so that's the lime margarita. And again, there is no rhyme or reason. I just wanted to have some pops on there. You can feel free to mix them while they're wet, but I didn't want too much. How do I even say that? I didn't want it to blend like together and become muddy. I wanted those pops, if that makes sense. So that's looking absolutely perfect. Just gonna pop that in. Now, when drawing like any kind of fine lines or anything like that, you're gonna want the most smooth surface as possible. So I'm gonna cleanse this and put top coat. You can use a base coat, but sometimes base coats can kind of yellow, and I don't want any of that. So I'm just quickly cleansing that nail with a side of Dalmatian sparkle. And we'll just let that dry. So inspired by actual butterfly wings, we are going to do the segments. Gosh, so pretty. These ones I love because they're magnetic. You can stick them and kind of move so that they look like they're flying, and they have little glitter pieces, so I really love these. Kind of wanted to have them poking through the set because I just thought it was so pretty. So we will quickly top coat this. So again, the purpose of this is just to really give us a smooth canvas to work on. I can't thank you guys enough for staying, and you guys mean the world to me. As I was saying, like especially with art and putting yourself out there, it can feel lonely or scary, and I know that I definitely don't feel that way within this community because we all show up for one another, and I think that's really beautiful. But I can't thank you guys enough. Okay, so for this design, we're going to be using the white and black gel paint. And to be honest, I might just use the polka bunny dots like Tanya was saying instead of the white gel paint. But we will kind of cross that bridge when we go to it. So first, I'm just going to open up this black gel paint. Ooh. It is an inkwell. So gorgeous. Okay, so I'm also going to grab out my Nicole J striper. It's like I don't leave home without her. She's very, very special to me. Okay. So I am gonna quickly buff that little nub because that's gonna drive me crazy. Does anybody have that issue when they're working on test nails or doing press-ons and you have that darn nub? The nubbins? Okay, let's just cleanse that again. I just can't get over how pretty these colors are together. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, let's dip into the black gel paint. Now this is really just the fun part where you're mapping things out. You don't have to be like crazy precise. I do want something to be able to wipe off on, so I'm just gonna grab, I got these little like parchment circles. They're really great if you're just looking for a quick palette or something too. Now this is actually, I'm working on the Madame Glam silicone matte. That's what this is. But I'm careful on how much product I put on the mat because then I'm liable to touch it with my clumsy butt. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so let me just quickly... I did want to note, if you guys are working on a matte surface, you can pop in with the gel paints and then you don't have to top coat because it already has a finish. The colors are gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Althea. You're gorgeous. Okay, I just need a little bit more of that black. Okay, now every butterfly wing is different, so I would not drive myself crazy trying to make each and every one uniform and all of that mess. Sorry, y'all, when the straight lines come out to play, get very quiet. Thank you guys so much, though. I can't say it enough for coming into today's video. So even if it's during another live, out of those 3 test nails that I showed you, which ones would you guys like to see? It's actually really beautiful here in Vancouver. We've been getting the most stunning sunshine. We're getting blooming on flowers. it has just been gorgeous. Oh, honey, no, thank you for being here. I do recognize that there's sometimes that we will have nail family that put this on in the background as they're working, or it's on your TV. So even if you're not commenting, I know you're here and I really appreciate you. The opacity on this black gel paint is everything. I know my wife is grabbing me Starbucks right now because I just got the alert. I am so excited to have that Starbucks. I know she's in this live and she's just going to start giggling. Like the wife always knows. So I just wanted to have fun with those little segments, and then I'm going to show you with the white. I'm just going to quickly just close this off by similar to the pop art. There we go. So I'm going to pop that into the lamp. Just one moment. So I was going to individually paint the little dots, But again, Tanya just mentioned, why don't you just use what Madame Glam already gave you? Shake what your mama gave you. So I'm just gonna throw these down on the palette so that I can kind of put them where I want them. So for this one, I actually want a bit of a bigger brush. Just quickly looking for my little pencil case of dreams. I think the ultra liner will be perfect for this. So this is just the ultra liner. So I kind of wanted, I don't know if you can see this, had some evil dead skin there. This is that perfect. You kind of have the fine points, but it's a little bit bigger. Now, since this is a no wipe top coat, you don't have to worry if some of it touches the other areas, just as long as you move the little polka bunny dots. This is a far more fun way of getting the dots in, that's for sure. I usually just go dot happy with my dotting tool, but this is stunning. Now, since this is a top coat, it's going to be more viscous, so you are going to really have to go in with a nice, luscious layer of top coat. Now I am taking some of the clear no wipe and just filling it in some areas because it's going to have great, great lumps and valleys if I don't. But do you see it already coming together? So pretty. The polka bunny top coat was a perfect. That's very clever, right? I've used it for other stuff, but like, how pretty is that? Red light comment. This is gorgeous. Ooh, who's red light? Is that your code name? Code red light. Sounds very snazzy. It's okay, buddy. It's just somebody going into their house. So yeah, don't be afraid to play with it and actually get the little dots where you want them. Oh, you're at the red light. Red light comment. Okay, that one's going down in the books. And again, like people sleep on the top coats because maybe they don't want to do the full nail. As you see, you don't have to. You can do whatever you'd like. Oh no, I know that you drive responsibly, honey bun. But we also want you to arrive there alive and safe, so thank you for waiting for the red lights to comment. Oh, I thought I heard my phone going. My wife's liable to message anytime. She had to run some errands. Sorry, y'all, this will be the most tedious part, but so worth it. So that just adds something so pretty. I leave for 2 minutes and I come back to magic. That part. But this was done with the pearlescent colors. I used 3 of them and just ombre them one on top of another when they were already cured. And I can't get over how pretty that is. So simple. You can do the segments any way you want, but it just comes out so darling. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this over a little bit, let it self-level a tad, and then I'm going to pop that in. You guys have been literal superstars. I can't thank you enough. And I will definitely, oops, we're dropping things. I'll definitely be back. If you guys want to select one of these, you can even do it in the comments if you're re-watching. So 1, 2, or 3. And then I will be back for another live and we can do like a full set out of it or do a few of them if you'd like to see how they were achieved. Okay, let's get a top coat on that nail. I can't get over. I'm going to turn down that light for a second so that we can. That is so pretty. I just think it's so fun. These colors are very inspiring and there's just so much you can do with them. Like, come on. It's absolutely stunning. And again, what I really love about these is once you're done using them, literally just fold and away it goes. No cleanup necessary. So I actually got those off of Amazon. They're just little parchment circles. And I use them for so many different things. I've created stickers on them, used them for palettes. Hi, Katie Cat. It's like so many different things. Okay. Almost done. Yeah, you can use them kind of, how do I say it? So people have used them in air fryers, all sorts of different things. You can use them while cooking, just like it's like a little round. But I decided to use them for art because nothing sticks to them and you can cure and all of the things. So I just thought that it would be perfect. So these are 4 examples of what you can do with this collection. Truly, the options are limitless. This is such a pretty collection. And truly, no matter what you do with it, you are going to be madly in love, even if it's just downright using each and every single one of them for a beautiful Skittles manicure. No matter what you do, it's going to shine just as bright as you are. I love you guys so much. Thank you for making today's live so special. And a huge thank you to Madam Glam for sending out these polishes. I can't tell you how honored I am to be able to review and to be a part of your influencer team. I'm a very proud brand ambassador, and I am so obsessed with these. Like, whenever I swatch them, I say an angel gets its wings. It's like believing in magic all over again. Thank you, Katie Cat Nails, for joining. If you guys aren't following her, she makes phenomenal nail art content. So does Miss Tara Nicole, Moon Inked Nails. Gina Marie and I will be going live, hopefully this weekend, so keep a look out for that. Miss Althea West up in the house. Thank you for coming. Exotica Empire is also a phenomenal nail artist. If you don't know her, please check her out. Tanya Jimenez is also a phenomenal nail artist. You will not want to sleep on her. And Nails by Lena C. That is an OG right there. I love her so very much. Lena, thank you for popping in. Definitely have to give her a follow if you're not following already. We are stronger together, my ladies, so anytime we can share and support each other, it is huge. So thank you, Cindy, and everybody that popped in. I think I listed everybody. Chris Nails Palace, also phenomenal nail artist. So we just had all the queens up in the chat. Thank you guys so much for making it so special. Sorry about any dog hair and things like that. Of course, that doesn't want to go. Again, we have fur babies in the house, so trying to limit that is just a hot mess. But I had so much fun on today's live. We're just trying to fix the little girl's phalanges right now so you guys can see all of the colors. You have cats, right? I always say there's many of us that have either fur babies or, well, it's typically the fur babies that add as much hair, but it's worth it. You would want to sleep on me. I'm very squishy. I am also very squishy. My wife can attest to that one. Hi, Nana. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? Okay, Nana Ange Nails It. I'm going to make sure I screenshot that and I give you a follow. Thank you guys so much. I can't get over these bottles. Like, they're so pretty. Yeah, they can keep doing this. These bottles and round. And if they're not going to do these bottles, then please just the round brushes. Because no matter what, Madam Glam, they deliver such a beautiful, beautiful package. But I'm an extra geek for these. All of these, all of the time. So yeah, Madam Glam, if you're listening, round brushes, please. And I'm a super geek for this. So if you want to keep doing these full bottles, we will keep screaming about it. And I'm pretty sure that my collection is still available. So if you're looking for some neons that are delicious, you need to check out Neon Unity. Because this was the only other one that I saw that had these full bottles. They did do some really fun bottles for an Easter collection. I know that. But that will definitely be the Madam Glam trivia. Which collections feature a full color bottle? That would be Pastel Spritz and Neon Unity, baby. Thank you guys so much. And especially for allowing me to take out the time to show it to you on some different skin tones, because that also really matters. Visibility is huge, and I really love that almost 90% of Madam Glam's colors can be used on everybody, and obviously certain tones, like certain color tones, are going to look better on certain skin tones, but it's a testament to how amazing their products are that it works on all of the beautiful people. So thank you so much for coming into today's video. I'm squishing all of y'all. And thank you for sticking around for this butterfly nail, because this was heavenly to create. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Send you all the kisses and love. Squishy hugs. This Charm Sister, I am out. I love you guys. See you soon.